Hello, hello, I am Pie Patch. And welcome to my next stream. I had so much trouble actually getting it started last time, so when I hit the go live button and it actually worked, ah, so much joy. It was beautiful, very satisfying. Today's going to be a super chill one though. I'm just going to be doing some drawing. Last stream I started working on a little a fancy rat lady, and I just have to finish her off today. She's so cute. Hello fairy, very welcome, welcome. I'm going to be drawing fancy rat lady today. Yeah. Wait. So I'll jump over to that screen now if I can get it working. Yes. There we go. Beautiful. Yes. So my friend suggested that I try starting each stream as a warm up of drawing pumpkin. So I'll give that a go. um, my first sketches are always absolutely terrible. Well, I guess that's why it's a warm up, but we'll give it a go at the very least, and then I can show you where I got up to with the sketch last time of this fancy rat lady. Actually, wait, we can show you quickly. Oh no, that's not it. Where is she? There we go. Okay, that's all you get. So I'm gonna be drawing this fancy rat lady today. I need to go through and fix the line art for her, and then add some color and do some rendering and stuff like that. I think it should be good. Nice and chill. God, what should I draw pumpkin doing? I don't know. Let me see. I just keep imagining like a side view of him with his big old tummy lying on the ground. You've got one leg sticking out like this. The other one going off in the other direction. Just having a big old existential crisis. That poor little guy. God, what the hell does his head look like from this angle? Wait, why don't we bring him in? And pumpkin. Oh, my cute little buddy. Okay, he got his big old snoot, and then like this. Oh, not having a good time. Nothing says Monday morning like an existential crisis. Absolutely, absolutely, definitely not autobiographical in any way. Oh no, that's looking a little too dog-like. Maybe add little horns. Oh, there we go. Actually, that fixed it a bit. Now, what on earth will his snoot look like? Okay, yeah. His body would need to be a bit squatter, though. He's a short little guy. There we go, like this. What if I... Just a little sketch to get me going for the day. His arm is coming out of his neck. I think I said this last time, but I think digital drawing is like 20% drawing, and then the rest of it is all just shuffling things around to try and make them look semi-reasonable. Oh, this poor guy, he's having a time. Then he's got... Oh no. Okay. And then he's got a little button. Oh no, something like that. Oh wait, he needs his little tail. He's also got a little tail at the side here. Like this. He's got a little love heart tail. Something like that. Oh, this poor guy. I might I'll see how it's going. This one needs tidying up, but that's a good sketch for the moment, and I might finish this at the end, and he might make a fun emote once I'm allowed to have emotes. Oh god. Oh, this poor little guy. Okay, let's have a look at this fancy lady. Okay, is there anything else I want to tweak before I start line art? I think I'm generally happy with it. Maybe just under the chin a little bit. I was drawing in some kind of reddish color, was I? I suppose so. But I think we're just about ready for line art for her. Oh, wait, hang on. We'll give her some little whiskers there. How about that? I think just like that is kind of cute, and I don't know. I think she's kind of nice. I was thinking about fixing up the feet a little bit because I'm not so sure about them. I feel like I don't know. Let's have a fiddle. What? I don't really draw anthro characters all that much, and when I do, it takes a lot of references. So it's not my usual forte. But I don't know. Would these just go maybe bigger claws? I could just cheat it and give her shoes, but I feel like she wouldn't wear them. When you got big old claws like this, you want them out, you know? I don't know, maybe I'll just start doing line art and see what happens. I can fix it then if I need to. Yeah. No, I just want to... Okay, wait, what kind of line art do I want to do, though? Because I could have it... I think maybe a slightly messier brush for this one. I've got a range. That could be nice. A bit of variance. Yeah. Yeah, no, I like this one. We'll give it a go. Wait, what markers do I have? Who are you? Who? Yeah, that's nice, actually. Let's go with that one. Okay. So, like to make her... Actually, let's size her up a little bit. Whoa, almost lost a toe there. Whoop. There we go. Beautiful. I can't wait to render her eye. I think that's going to be so fun. It'd even be cool to kind of have an oil painty kind of texture to her. Was this something? Oh, yeah. Yes, that was something. Okay. Load. There we go. Line art's always my favorite part. I love making it nice and crisp and beautiful. Wait, is that a good size? No, let's make it a little thinner. Yeah, maybe that. Yeah, that'll do the job. Alrighty. I gotta say this though, as much as I don't draw like animal people very often, I find drawing eyes like this a lot more satisfying because I struggle with like cartoon anime kind of style eyes so much. They always just look so flat. So it's nice to have something that kind of has to have a little bit more dimension to it. Okay, just a second. I'm just gonna close my door real quick. Okay. Oh yes, I should probably talk a little bit about who this lady is. I was going to say I didn't just pull her out of nowhere, but I kind of did, actually. She's an NPC from a D&D game that I run, and I completely made her up on the fly, but I love her very much, mostly just because she has a super, super fun voice. I don't know if I like that nose. Anyway, we'll see what it looks like in a bit, and I can change it if I need to. So my players have just traveled to a new... Oh, yes. So I'm a dungeon master, and my players have just traveled to a new town, which is known for its nice fashions and stuff like that. Clothing is a big part of the culture there. And they're really known for their bright but soft colors and lots of layers. It's a very cold part of the world, so they have lots of layering and stuff like that, but they also like to get very, very detailed with their patterns, and they have lots of petal-like designs in their clothes. So basically, my players, the characters, arrived here, and a few of them instantly went off to try and buy some new clothes, because, when in Rome. And I probably should have expected them to want to go off and do something like that, but I didn't, so I didn't prepare an NPC for the occasion. So I came up with this lady on the fly. Her name is Madame Honeyspell. She is a rat folk woman, and she runs like a little boutique. Oh, yeah, very, very in the chat. Yeah, you're in my campaign. This is the character I made up for you guys the other day. Yeah, that's her. Yeah, that's her. So this is the lady that you didn't get an outfit made, but this is the woman that Gummy and Nemo were speaking to. Oh, thank you. Ah! Hi, Sonia. Thank you so much for the raid. Excellent timing. I think I'm drawing someone you might know. Wait, let me turn off the line art in progress. Thank you so much for raiding. I hope you're. Hi, Snuggles. It's good to see you. Yes, I am. Oh yes, first of all, Sonia, I hope your stream went well. I did see part of it. Uh, very good Mario karting. Very entertaining. I had a wonderful time. And now I'm drawing someone you might know. This is everyone. I'd like to introduce you to Madame Honeyspell. She's a rat folk woman, and she runs a little boutique, and she does lots of sewing. She's a very popular seamstress in a little town called Adeli. She is from a D&D campaign that I run. I made her up on the fly last session, and I love her very much, mostly because she has... First of all, hi Tom Nook Yankees, nice to meet you. Welcome to the chat. We're doing some drawing today, and also Snuggle says which deli, which is a joke I really set up for myself. Hi Sonia, hello. For context, all the towns in my campaign are named after birds, and so the one that's closest to the southern pole and is the coldest is called Adeli after the penguin. But naturally, because I got so many questions about it, I had to populate it with lots of delis. Yeah, so we get lots of deli jokes. But which deli? Yes, good question. Which was the first one I introduced last session. There were at least two, that's correct. The very first one was called The Blanket, which was a pun because it was run by a pig folk. So pig in a blanket is a food. And then, yes, the other one was also called... Hamlin says farmer in the deli. In the farmer in the dell, I constantly accidentally make puns in D&D, and it's never intentional, and everyone makes fun of me for it. The suspect one or the better one, yeah, it was a pun. It was a pig in a blanket, but I understand that a pig folk running a deli is a little strange. D&D play characters are always gremlins, absolutely. Oh yes. One of the characters I play, her name is Ophelia, and she was inspired by the famous painting that I love, the Death of Ophelia. And I gave her the last name Fane, inspired by the spell feign death. But that makes Ophelia Fane. And that's like, I feel your pain. I didn't mean it. I was trying to make a deep and interesting character, and she just turned into a joke. At least she didn't call the deli ham sandwich. Well, there could be another one. But you're absolutely right. Sonia, your picture is looking lovely, by the way. Oh, thank you. Yes, I did the I did. Okay, it's canon now. Isn't she the person that dies all the time too? She is. Ophelia has died 3 times. I am trying. Yes, I drew this sketch last time, and today I'm going to be doing the line art and coloring and hopefully a bit of rendering. Ophelia, 3 Deaths Jackson. Yes. Oh, Fairyberry asked, what about our new fairy friend? Yes, you also did indeed make a new friend, ? Last session. I can draw them at some point. I don't necessarily have a thought in mind of what they look like. So if you have any ideas for this little fairy, that'd be cool. I um I I can give you a description, and you're welcome to. Psychotic, yes, well, now. Maybe not before you entered the store. So I'll give you some backstory. So if you have any inspiration for what this fairy might look like, this fairy runs basically a little adventurers generals. Actually, no, it was a like a magical component shop. So our wizard went in there looking for a glass eye, I believe it was, as a component for a spell. And he was like, "Hey, I don't have enough money to cover it, but I found this eyeball on Quest. Do you think that would cover it?" And our wizard does not have identify and does not know what this eyeball is, which, fair enough. It is a golden eyeball. And this fairy looked at it and went instantly, eyes wide, very excited. "Yes, I will give it to you for this. You are welcome to take it." Basically, didn't hide very well how clearly valuable this item is. Which naturally the wizard caught onto, was less than keen to sell it then, and slowly backed out of the store. And this fairy was none too plus. It was not particularly keen that she lost this potentially extremely valuable item. Seemed extremely pissed. So that's that character. Not too happy with our party at the moment. Would have really liked to get her hands on that eyeball. So I don't know necessarily what that says about her appearance, but at the very least we know that she works at a magical component shop, so she's probably magical in some right herself. Yeah, so I'll need to have a bit of a think about her. Not quite as pleasant as our fancy friend here. But we could probably come up with some kind of interesting design. Of course, she also lives in a deli, so is probably reasonably fancy herself, especially running a successful magical component shop. Snuggle says the thought of this cutesy fairy that is big mad. Oh yeah, okay, so then like a really, really cutesy, but so full of rage. I think we can do that, absolutely. Well, she might be the next character on the list to draw then. Okay, I'm fiddling with the flowers on this hat too much. Okay. Big ear. Isn't that Tinkerbell's natural state? Yeah, that's very. I guess she is very, very, very Tinkerbell-esque. Just absolutely furious. Mind you, I haven't seen Peter Pan in a long time. Was Tinkerbell justified in being so angry? Because I think our fairy friend for sure is. Oh yeah, what? The name that she gave was Rosemary. I think you were unsure whether or not that was actually her name. Very, very, like, one eyeball is swollen with rage. Yes, absolutely. The smaller you are, the more angry you are. Of course. It's the same amount of rage, but just packed into a tinier body. I think it's just her liking Peter and not liking him showing any interest in Wendy. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yes, very... Yes, that makes sense. Okay. But it's also been a while since I've seen Peter Pan. No, that sounds just about right. And also the whole thing wasn't it that fairies are so small that they can only feel one emotion at a time? So, like, when they're mad, they are only mad. Fairyberry says, I'm not sure if my character cared about what her name was. He's just poking her. Oh, no, for sure. That's okay. Yes. That's very much your character's MO. Oh my gosh, this mouse is so fluffy. This character as well, didn't even sell her the gems, just got them valued and left. Yeah, that'd put her in an even better mood. Like, literally 10 seconds after the wizard leaves with this very valuable eyeball, you walk in to get some gems valued, and then you're just like, cool, thanks, bye. Yeah, I don't think she's a big fan. Yeah, we'll see if you or technically being government officials lend you any actual sort of protection against this very, very angry fairy. And this rat lady here, I love doing her voice. I love just the nastiest voices. I love them to just sound horrible. That's so much fun to me. And for anyone who's aware, I did have a point of reference for the voice. If anyone watches Dimension 20, one of my favorite campaigns is Escape from the Bloodkeep. And I think we only really see the character once, but it's right at the beginning. When Maggie is getting ready for the day, her, like, I think she's got some kind of, like, attendant who's helping her, like, brushing her hair and stuff like that, and she's, like, a cyclops or something. That's the voice that I was going for. I need to do it now, don't I? God. I have, my voice is not warmed up enough, but I'll give it a go. We should probably back away from the mic a little too. Snuggle says, do it. Yeah, she goes, what was her shop called again? It was, oh, it's gone from my mind. It'll come to me. But she goes, hello! Oh, it's wonderful to meet you all. My name is Madame Honeyspell. What can I help you with today? Oh. Horrible. Yeah, so as much as she looks all fancy, just a nightmare to listen to. I love her so much. I think I need to make her... Yes, nice and fluffy, nice and fluffy. Yeah, she's a sound to be heard, I think is a way of putting it, I guess. Yes, so she's got these... Oh, the voice going already. Excellent. Oh, I have tea here. I forgot about that. Delicious. It's chamomile. Yeah, so she's got this high collar here, which have these kind of petally shapes to them. Adeli's clothes are very petal-like. I like to imagine the town is very God, what aesthetic would I describe it? It's like a really fancy high-end kind of cottagecore, but with a lot of like pastel-y undertones to it. So lots of the buildings are like white sandstone and marbles and stuff like that, but then there's lots of like little flower pots hanging under windows and vines growing everywhere. It's very cute and picturesque. I just wanted a fancy like little anime place, and then lots and lots of details in the clothing. I don't know if this little blouse kind of shirt that she's wearing is entirely accurate to the fashion that they wear, but I think it's fine. Maybe she's a trendsetter. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah. Oh, for sure, says Snuggles. Yeah, of course. When you can make your own clothes, you're not defined. Yeah. So two of my players decided they wanted to get nice custom out. Oh, now that I flip this, I don't like this side. It's some nice custom outfits made because, of course, when you're in a deli, you got to look the part. Or you might as well, if you're gonna get some nice fancy clothes somewhere, get them made in a deli because they're always the height of fashion there. They know what they're doing. Oh no, I still don't like that. Gross. So ooh, I'm concentrating too much. I don't know how to speak. Yeah, so I think one of them, who is Sonia's character, is getting a cute blue outfit naturally because they love their blue. And I think Sonia came up with a bit of a design as well, so I would love to draw that at some point. And then our other character, I can't remember what I think Gummy was getting some kind of a cute dress made, and I don't know if there was a design put together for that. Oh, you did. Sonia says I left the drawing at your house too. Yes, you did. Oh well, that's wonderful. I'll be able to use it as a reference then. Um, Wonderful. Well, so yeah, I'd love to draw those at some point, but I can't. Gummy was getting a 4-color dress. That was right. 4 colors. I think Gummy wants to be nice and colorful. It's lovely. Um, ooh, ooh. Yes, no, I'm very, very excited to see those outfits come together. You'll be the talk of the town. It's always funny. I'm always terrible at predicting how long it's gonna take us to do stuff because we a lot happened in that session. Like we were like talking and doing stuff and laughing, but then you get to the end of the session, you're like, I don't think anything actually happened story wise. Um, but at least we got some nice outfits out of it. That's what really matters. What on earth is happening at this? I don't know what's going on over here. This we got. She's wearing a tiny vest, just the tiniest vest you can imagine. Um, it's really got this kind of western kind of cowboy vibe to it. Tiny vest, puffy shirt. Fairyberry says that fairy is a major story point. I don't know. No, oh, you're right. Well, she canon event not selling the eye. Well, she for sure is now. I love D&D. It's so fun. Just that I've um had big old plans going into this. And for sure they're going to unfold, but it's just wonderful to have everyone run around and do stuff and and give me so much more canon fodder to work with. It's excellent. um so yes, I have a feeling won't be the last time we see that fairy. She was mighty pissed. Okay. He's getting there. We have a fancy blouse. We don't, wait, hang on. No tangents. No tangents allowed in here. Be interesting to see what colours I'll pick for her. Oh no, that looks so tangenty. Ew. In case you don't know, if anyone here doesn't draw, tangent is when like lines from two different objects kind of intersect, and it kind of makes the, I don't know how to describe it well, it kind of makes the shapes blend together a bit. See, that still doesn't look good. How do I fix that? This needs to go like this, and then how's that? It's a bit better. Actually, I guess maybe the shirt it'd kind of overhang just a little bit. Like it'd go like that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that's fine. If it looks bad later, I could change it, but it'll do for now. It'll do the job. I really like this marker. It's got good weight to it. See? Beautiful. Okay, and then we've got lots of little whatevers, like that or something. I don't like that. I'll just leave it for now. Yeah, so I got to decide what colors I want for her, because typically this town wears a lot of kind of lighter tones. You got some pastels and stuff through there, but I feel like Madame Honeyspell might be a little bit more adventurous. I could see some like kind of peacocky colors for her, some like nice rich blues. I need to figure out what's going on with this arm. Her shirt is weird. It is like a fluffy shirt, but it's got this layer up here which ends in similar little scalloped edges as the collar up the top there. So it and then it down here. I keep gesturing with my pen and you can't see that. But so this section down here, it has the little scalloped edges as well, but then it ends and you can see her elbow, and then down here she's almost got like a leg warmer, but for her arm. In the same fabric and pattern. It's weird. I just liked the shapes. So we'll see how it goes. Ay, this is no, that's not it. Yes, no, I like character and costume design that would absolutely not work in real life, but on a drawing looks rad as hell. And I think this will work for her. Well, it's fine. I think I need to. It's one of my favorite tools is this. What is this called? Liquify. The Liquify tool. So helpful. I could just kind of push it around a bit. Is that better? Oh yeah, it's kind of actually making it look like it's sitting around her arm, not just kind of sticking out wherever. So like that maybe. Yeah, that'll do for now. And then this is tied around with a ribbon. So it kind of, you've got like a billowy shape here. Ooh. So it kind of whomps. It kind of goes whomp, like that. Yeah, okay. That's fine. That'll do the job. Okay. It can't. No, I can tell it's gonna look weird when it's colored. I'm gonna need to redo this bit at some point. I don't think that's gonna look right, but that's okay. It will be a placeholder for the moment. Okay. Drawing be tough sometimes. Okay. No, that doesn't look right. It needs to like curve around this way. Sometimes I like to just on a different layer put a line there so I can just kind of follow it. Cuz they need to bend with the shape of her arm. How's that? Oh, it's better, I guess. I think that'll do. We'll see. I like this song on my playlist. It's the very first one, I think. Is it? No, it's not. Is it? No, it's not. I just remember for some reason. Okay, and then she can have a fluffy, a little bit of fluff on her elbow. She's a fluffy little rat lady. Cute. Nope, that looks weird. Never mind. Instantly changed my mind. There we go. Okay, wait, I want to see, how does that, see, this is bad. How do I unbad it? Yeah, oh, no, wait, I wanted that bit. You know what, I'm gonna just do the rest of the line art and then come back to it. So, does this have a ribbon here as well? I think it does. I want to wear more frills and stuff like this. I think they're so cute. It's just a little bit scary, you know? Alright. Her elbows are like little mouths. It's not what I was going for, but cool. It could be a fun monster design if I ever want to do some more horror drawings, which I probably will at some point. I like some like body horror stuff, like spooky monsters. So I might draw some nasty, weird mouth elbows or something. Wait, so fabric sucks. It's so annoying to draw. Ugh. Oh, that's fine, I guess. Woof. 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 No. Woof. Woof. I guess so. It'll get there. It's always a push and a pull. You just keep working on it, and eventually it just works. I did a bit of art fight this year. My friend Sonia introduced me to it. I only ended up doing 2 drawings for it, and I think one of them I worked on, and then I was like, I don't think I can actually post this one. Like it's a bit what what's the phrase I'm looking for? Um, the pose was a bit thotty, and it wasn't explicit or anything. But I'm like, this is someone's character, and if this is if this isn't the vibe they're going for, I don't want to put that on them. So that's just a drawing I've done that will probably never see the light of day now. But the thing is, I was kind of proud of it. It was I didn't even use a reference for that pose. Um, and I did like some solid black shading, which I never usually do, and it was really fun. So, so it's a so I will not show it to the original person, but that's a nice little victory for me. That does happen with my drawing sometimes, though. I sometimes I'll like draw a character and get too into making the muscles accurate that I put a I. that then they become really prominent, and I'm like, I it really looks like I was just really focused on these abs on this person, and I I I I I. I'm just gonna keep this one. We won't be posting this one. Like, I'm just trying to get my anatomy good. Anatomy is so difficult. Muscles are so stupid. They're like a big jigsaw puzzle. I always feel like I'm reasonably quick at line art, but now having to sit here and talk while I do it, it makes it feel a lot longer. Like, Jesus, why aren't I done already? Okay, now hand. Ugh, God, hands suck. I'm complaining a lot. Why do I even draw if I complain this much about it? I guess that's fine. Wait, no, this is the wrong spot. Oh, I'm so excited. I started playing a new game the other day, which I'm hoping to upload the first episode of on my YouTube channel on Thursday. It is. I've been wanting to play it for ages. The Red String Club, if any of you have played that. It is so fun. I'm really enjoying it. One thing I look for in games, first of all, is nice art. I love video games as an art form, and just if the creator's chosen like a really distinct art style and just really run with it, I love that so much. And they have a really beautiful pixel style for Red Strings Club. I don't know why I keep forgetting the name of it. It's really, really lovely. And the second thing, but probably the most important for me, is good writing. I'm a writer, so naturally I look out for that. But if like the dialogue is particularly clunky, or the story arc doesn't work, it's just a big big pass from me. But this one has been really, really good. I'm really enjoying it, and like the kind of mini game mechanics of it are just super relaxing and fun, and I'm having a great time. I've been wanting to play it for ages. It's been on my wish list, but what pushed me to actually play it is I'm very excited, but I've been given the opportunity to play and review that company's next game, which is called the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, which looks incredible. Oh my god, I cannot wait. It's a deck building game based around tarot cards, and it looks phenomenal. I'm so excited for it. And while I wanted to play Red Strings Club anyway, I sorry, I can't get this line. There we go. While I wanted to play Red Strings Club anyway, I thought, well, I'll push it up the pipeline a little bit, play it now, so I can get a bit of a sense for how the developers have progressed in their journey. Just because I think it's been a good few years since their last one, so I'm just interested to see what the differences are. If they've shifted a little bit, if they've gotten any better, just interested to see. And I'm glad I did, because Red Strings Club has been amazing. Yes, but if you're interested in seeing that, the first episode of that will be coming out on Thursday on my YouTube channel. Thursday Australian time. So that means if you're not currently in Australia, it will be Wednesday for you, I think. I'm not good with time zones. Yeah. So that's very exciting. I also love any game that has distinct that I can do character voices for. I'm not necessarily great at character voices or anything, but I enjoy doing them. So if I can read them. Symphonedex Monday AUNZ is a day ahead. Okay, cool. Yep. So it's Monday for me, so it's currently Sunday evening for generally people in other places. I know it doesn't work like that, but generally I think like in America and stuff it's Sunday at the moment. Is that right? Something along those lines. What am I doing with this line here? See, this is when I was talking about tangents before. Symphonedex. Yep. Okay, brilliant. Cool. Sweet. Yeah. Cool. Well, Thursday for me and other people around me, Wednesday for everyone else. Cool. You see, see, naturally that line wants to go there, but I can't put it there because then it kind of matches the top of the spool of string too much, and it makes the top of the spool disappear, and it just doesn't look as visually satisfying. You want to give each object their own space. So maybe I make it a little lower or a little higher. But that's if I bend that in a bit. Yeah. Just sitting a bit flat. What can you do? Okay, sweet. Can I tell you something shameful? I started rereading the Five Nights at Freddy's books. Some of them are actually the stories are weird as hell, and I like that. It's a similar reason, I think, to why I like Junji Ito so much. Like, I mean, Junji Ito is a great drawer and everything, but the stories are just fucked. They're just weird. Not necessarily scary. And I think I'd say the same about the FNAF books. Not necessarily scary, but they make you say, how the hell did you think of this? Are you okay? And that's what I like in a story. But I read the original books a few years ago. I don't remember what happens in them. But I started reading the Fazbear Frights books, and I'm going through those again. And they're just weird. They're just weird, and that's fun. That's fun for me. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, yikes. How am I doing? I, fabric sucks. I know, I don't like these shapes. How do I, is there something else I can I draw something else? Here, let's focus on this arm for a bit, actually. Whoop, too close. What's this? Oh, this is a fun song. Very nice. Okay. Oh, that's kind of tangenting there. It's a little bit of a tangent. Hell. Can we make that? Oh, no. No. Yeah. How's that? Yikes. There we go. That'll do. That'll do the job. Alrighty. Okay. And no, I really need to get this bit in first. Doing the okay. It's just that this is a weird shape. It's like they were triangles that have been bunched up at the top. But and I guess that is what makes them kind of they kind of have to curve in like that a bit. That would make them curve. Oh, maybe that kind of shape. Like this, because bunching, if you imagine bunching the fabric up at the top, it'd kind of push the point in backwards. Oh my gosh, I played I had some people over, a couple people over for board games the other night, and I played God, what's it called? That needle is Samsung for trouble? What? Oh, yes, absolutely. Is asking for trouble. You're right. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, that's, yeah, ouch. You're right. Maybe I should make it, nah, she lives on the edge. Yeah, or maybe she doesn't squat. Maybe I like to think she has maybe like a magical measuring tape or something that does it for her, probably. So she because she is a fancy lady, she never does anything untoward, like squatting. Yeah, so maybe it's all magical stuff. Who knows? Her name is Madame Honeyspell, so she's probably at least some kind of magic, or very ironically not magic. Who knows? See, there we go. These shapes are a little bit nicer, but it for sure does look like a bit of a hazard. Maybe it's just a decorative needle, and it's actually made out of like rubber or something, and it bends when she moves. I could see her doing something like that. Oh yes, sorry. No, I was I tried a new board game. Well, board game, like a party game the other day. Poetry for Neanderthals. It was so fun. Oh my god, I absolutely love it. It makes sense because I like words and stuff. They're so good. It's basically you split into two teams and you're trying to get the other person on your team to guess the word that that's on the card that you've been given, but you can only speak using words with one syllable. So it might be hard red square used to build house. And naturally, you have to speak like like that. So that would be a brick, just in case no one got that. But it is so much fun. I think I honestly mostly had fun though because me and my friend who were on a team absolutely decimated. The other team got 8 points and we got 47 points. So we did okay. Yeah, it was lots of fun. I had a great time. It's just like when you're playing it, you forget that you can speak in sentences. You just need to use single syllable words. So people end up going fruit, curve, rather than going it is curved fruit, eat by ape eats it, and you know, that kind of stuff. So actually speaking in sentences helps it a lot. But it was so much fun. Highly recommended. I think this is getting there. I like these kind of chunky fabric shapes. I think they're fun. So she's got all these different like layers of petal-like fabric layers. And then at the front here, they kind of open up to be, imagine like one of those fancy Western like cowboy ladies who have the long skirts that are pulled up at 2 points in the front, is kind of like that. So she's got these big drapey bits of fabric in the front here. They go whoomp, 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 like this kind of thing. Thwomp is the sound they make, just in case you're wondering. Yeah, that'll do it. I think shading and stuff will help with that shape. And then we got another one down here. Thwomp, yes, indeed. Ooh, oh wait, I don't know about that. Maybe like, yump. Don't know about that shape. Oh no, that's fine. Nice, it'll do. Yeah, that works. Flipping the canvas always helps. I don't know why, but as soon as you flip the canvas, you can see everything wrong with it. Also, exporting it. As soon as I export something, I instantly go, oh yeah, okay, no, that looks terrible. But at least you know. It's like as soon as you upload an assignment and you instantly can see all the spelling mistakes. But at least I can re-export it again. I don't know. Snuggles, I don't miss assignments. Oh yeah, it's been really interesting because I was at uni for 4 years, and now I'm currently studying at TAFE. And assignments between the two are very different. The transition was actually surprisingly difficult, because at uni, in at least the course, in uni, and at least the course that I was doing, you generally had 4 assignments for the course. So for the semester, it was always big ones. It was like, you know, a 3,000-word essay, a case study, or something like that, a portfolio, like 4 big ones. And then they always had very, very definite due dates. So a teacher would give you a big list at the beginning of semester with all the different outcomes and things that would be marked on, that kind of thing. And I got very used to that structure, and it was also reasonably similar to high school. But then in TAFE, most of it, all the assignments are more centered around making sure you have understood the points of the different what's the word, I can't remember. Basically, the list of things you need to learn, just like making sure very straightforward that you have learned all of those, whereas written assignments and stuff, I don't know. Wait, okay, I'm not explaining this well. Let me start again. Basically, in TAFE, it tends to be a lot more extensive questionnaires, strictly covering the main things covered in the course. So like I'm currently studying audio stuff, so it's big questionnaires of what kind of microphone, which of these are the most common types of microphones used, whereas in uni I'd probably need to write a comparative essay about them. So rather than having 4 big essays a year, I have to do like 20 different questionnaire and short answer things, and the teachers seem to be super relaxed about when you hand them in. So I showed up and I was like, hey, can I please have a written list of when all the assignments are due? And they were like, it's good. And I said, what do you mean? What do you mean it's good? And they're like, oh, just hand them in whenever. I'm like, what does that mean? Interesting. I guess that would depend on the course too. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And my course is very new. I think it was adapted from a radio course, like a live radio course. So I wouldn't be surprised if it changes a bit in the future, because at the moment I don't think the structure entirely fits the subject matter. But and like our campus also does a lot of hairdressing ones, so I imagine they are a lot more practical. But a lot of our assignments seem to mostly be like a checkbox of making sure we followed the curriculum. And so now that I've been doing it for a little while, it's easy as I know how to do it. But coming from uni, where I was so used to doing a big essay, big accessible project, that needed to be due at like a specific time. Yeah, fair enough. Which do you prefer? It's difficult. 'Cause the TAFE is a lot easier to approach. It's a lot more casual. I never really feel stressed to get an assignment in on time now that I know how it works. At first I did, as just a residual from uni. But now I'm like, cool, I can kind of go at my own pace with it, and I know I'll be fine. Especially, it's nice that you don't get marks or anything, it's just a pass or a fail. And if I fail, my teacher goes, oh, you just need to change these answers, and I resubmit it. It is nice and relaxing. The only problem is it's really dull. Like, it's all stuff at this point I know really well. I know what kind of mics to use. And a lot of it's like work health and safety stuff. And so as much as going through ticking boxes and writing 100-word short answers to questions is nice, part of me misses being able to write an essay that's like interesting, like actually really looking into something that I'm passionate about. Because last year I was writing lots of essays on basically my passion and interest for sound design, and that was like, I loved that. That was really cool. But then again, it's also really stressful to meet those deadlines, I think. in the end, I'd probably pick the TAFE stuff because it is just generally more relaxing, and I'm getting a lot more out of the practical side. I guess it's more practical, right? More vocational than uni. Absolutely, absolutely. And I am 100% getting more out of the practical side of TAFE. I'm loving it. Like that I actually get to work on a big professional mixing desk is amazing. And in the end, I would pick that. But the assignments could, I think, be more engaging. I don't know, yeah, it's tough. It's tough. It's funny as well, considering like how stressful I often found assignments at uni, and now there's part of me that misses it a little bit. But to be fair, in saying that, I was doing a BA. A lot of my assignments were creative writing and stuff, things that I can still do. So just because I'm missing that a lot, I can absolutely see people doing other degrees would easily pick the TAFE side of it, because I can't imagine like medical students and stuff like that. I can only imagine how difficult those kinds of assignments would be, because yeah. I get that feeling of missing it. I do sometimes, but no, I dislike it if I was back in. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. No, I agree 100%. Like working on my thesis was really cool. It like just felt really, really cool to be working towards such a big project. But at the same time, it was stressful as hell. And there is that kind of forlorn missing it. But in the end, I know that stress would come back to me pretty quick. So, yes. No, I think you're right. You're right on that front. It is very stressful, one big thing. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it was wild as well, having 3 years of uni assignments and then doing honours, which is then a thesis. And it's all going towards one thing. That's terrifying. But then, yeah, you want your degree to be done already too. Yeah, you'll get there. You'll get there. I know it's, yeah, it's a lot, but it'll pass in the end, and I think you'll be proud of yourself for the work you've done. Like in the end, I like by the end of it, I was super over my thesis. Like I was exhausted of it. But what I'm doing actually absolutely got to get that gender neutral title. Hell yeah. I've got to say, I was thinking of getting my PhD and I didn't follow through with it. I might one day, but the doctor title, hell yeah, that was a big motivation. Oh my god, that would be so cool. Are you kidding me? What was I thinking? It's such a good motivator. Absolutely, it's like God. This is like is so stressful and boring at times, but it's like, but I could be a doctor. Oh, yeah, that'd be so cool. Oh yes, but what was I thinking? Oh yes, but actually, one of the things I'm doing as part of my TAFE certificate at the moment is that I'm reworking my thesis from uni. Because at the time when I did my thesis project, I love the idea that I had, but I also just didn't have the skill and resources sound design wise to pull off my idea. Because I'd been studying writing for years, so the story kind of came together, but I didn't necessarily. I couldn't afford all the fancy software and stuff to actually pull off the design that I had in mind. But now, the TAFE I'm at has really, really good, has a proper professional sound editing space, and have the tech and resources, and now I'm learning the skills to pull it off how I originally imagined it. Yeah, thank you. I think it'll be really good. Um, and oh, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Um, so now I'm actually reworking it, and having now been away from it for a good god 9 months or so, I'm remembering like why I loved my thesis in the first place. Um, like I didn't do honors for the degree of it. I mostly did it for the opportunity to work on such a project. And now it's nice to kind of rediscover this story that I loved that was eventually kind of soured to me. I'm happy for you. Oh, thank you, Snuggles. Yeah, it's been really really lovely. Like reading back over my scripts and going, oh yeah, I put a lot of work into this, and like as much as it was a relief to be done, it's nice to come back to it now. So I have the space to be proud of myself. Like I think when it ended, I was so relieved that I wasn't like thankful. I couldn't be thankful to myself at the end. I can have a look and go, hey, I did good actually. So it's really cool. Yeah. So hopefully we'll see how it goes, but it would be nice to maybe even be able to release that at the end of the year. Um, I don't know. I don't know how well it'll translate because a lot of my work is in like 3D ambient sound design. Like I'm getting to use proper Dolby Atmos and stuff, which turns out, as like fancy as people make it out to be, jank as hell. It's actually not great. I'll explain what it is in a second, but yeah, yeah. I uh, um, I forgot what I forgot what I was saying. I slipped into dunking on Dolby Atmos mode. So basically, I'll explain how it works a little bit. So your general like three. Oh, that's what I was saying. Because I'm doing this kind of 3D sound design, so it's sound that moves all around you. It's designed for a studio that has speakers set up all around you. So you kind of need to squash it down a little bit to use to be able to play through stereo. Which is just headphones or a general speaker setup. So you are gonna you gotta use it like in a cinema, right? Yeah, to get the full effect of it. Yeah, in a cinema or a proper editing studio. So you can properly hear it moving around you. You still get that effect to a certain amount. It just does it with like panning and volume and stuff. So you'll get a bit of it, just not the full effect. And that's okay. If you lose a bit of it, I think it'll still be reasonably effective, and that's okay. Um, um, so I'll mostly just be kind of interested to see how well it translates. I think it'll be interesting. But so general like ambient 3D sound design is you just picture it like basically a circle around you. You have your two standard speakers in front of you. You've got maybe two to the side and two behind you. It's generally actually you usually have three in the front, I think. And then you generally have maybe like a subwoofer down lower, and that's you might hear like 7.1 surround sounds. The 7 are the speakers around you, 3 in the front, 2 on the sides, 2 in the back, and then the 1 is the subwoofer down below, which just kind of adds some bass to it. Dolby Atmos is just they put some on the ceiling. Yeah. So the studio that I work in is 7.1.2. So 7 speakers around, one subwoofer, and then 2 on the ceiling, I think, is it? But the thing is, the human ear isn't actually very good at picking up. I keep stopping drawing to talk, and I need to keep drawing. The human ear isn't very good at differentiating like sounds on a vertical axis. So it it doesn't necessarily add much, um, and it's just a bit janky as it is. Um, so yeah, it's still kind of being developed to a certain extent, but still interesting to play with. It still adds a little bit, and it's interesting, but yeah, it's funny when I see movies being like it's in Dolby Atmos, and I'm like, cool. I don't think you'll be able to tell that much, but that's nice. Yes, but it's been very fun to explore all this stuff and get into it. When I first edited my thesis, um, I didn't have a studio. I was editing it all just on my home computer, um, using just my regular mixing headphones, and the software I was using was a free one I found, which, to be fair, really interesting and cool technology. Um, but it was also free and a bit jank. It was super cool, like learning it and exploring it and stuff, but just not where I needed it to be. But it basically, God, how do I describe it? It was like altered CGI software. So I was programming particles to emit a sound and move around a space. So I could put someone's voice lines in a particle and then chart its path through a 3D space and emit that sound, and it would automatically apply EQing and panning in accordance with how it was moving to make it sound like it was moving through a space. Very, very cool. It was awesome. But like the UI was really bad. If I made a mistake, I couldn't undo it. I needed to delete the track and start it again. So naturally, it took ages, and it was all still done through stereo, so it didn't sound great. It generally had the effect that I wanted, but not nearly as cleanly. It was still pretty rough. But I learned a lot from the process, and that was really good. Oh, look, there she is without the stuff underneath it. Wow, she's beautiful. Okay, now I need to tidy up whatever the hell that is. Yeah, but it was a fun experience. So, really cool software. If we can get it to a slightly more usable point, that'd be a cool thing to use. And basically, the stuff I'm doing now works in a similar way. We're using Premiere Pro, which is Pro Tools. Sorry, they both have Pro in it. It's basically the same thing. It's similar. It just doesn't like automatically calculate what the panning and EQ and volume and stuff should be. You can have it move, but I just need to do the other stuff manually. But it does sound a lot nicer, and it is actually properly moving through different speakers. So as much as it's a little bit more manual, the output is a lot better. So, it's cool to be able to properly use the actual industry standard stuff. Yeah, but it'll be interesting to see how it all develops. Hopefully, it comes together how I imagined, and it'd be nice to have the tools. Yeah, absolutely, it is, and to have people who know how to use them show me how to do it properly, and it's a really fantastic learning environment. And something I've really appreciated about TAFE as well is how not sad all the teachers are. It's terrible. But yeah, because I don't know what it's like at other unis, but especially at mine, and I definitely in the BA, in the English department, where we get next to no funding. Literally, last year they knocked down our building and replaced it with just grass. um, Naturally, all the teachers are super bummed because they're not being treated well. And I totally get that. They are right to be upset. But also, it just doesn't make for a great learning environment when all your teachers have been, like, beaten into the ground. So it's really, really sad. But it's been loved. Yeah, it's really sad. I just wish better for them. Like, I wish they got the funding they deserved. But it's been nice at TAFE because every single one of my teachers is so enthusiastic about what they're doing. Like, one of my teachers from last semester, it was the first time she'd ever taught, but she's such an expert in her field and is so passionate about it that she's just so excited to talk to everyone about it. Like, she's just so keen to help us on whatever projects we wanted to work on. It was just so lovely. Just to see someone just so passionate about what they were teaching. Yeah, honestly, it's probably a better degree for TAFE. Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, because I did writing at uni, and, like, don't get me wrong, I loved it. I got some great skills out of it, and I wouldn't change it. Like, I absolutely loved it. But the sound side of things has definitely been helped by having the hands-on practical stuff. I think my writing degree, more so than, like, writing skills, was very helpful in understanding the process of thinking, or like, that's probably not a great way to describe it. But, like, we did a course on epistemology, and you just kind of learn how to think better. You're a bit more analytical, and that's what I really got out of uni, I think. But TAFE has been great for really refining my actual, like, skills. So yeah, no. So that's been really, really good. They're very, very, very different. But each I think equally valuable, just in different ways. So I'm doing some re-sketching of this. Just kind of tidying up. This sleeve looked weird, so I'm gonna need to change that to match. Yeah. Okay. So that. I forgot about my tea and now it's cold. That's fine, I'll drink it anyway. Oh yes, please do show me Baldur's Gate 3. I'd love to have a look. I haven't seen too much about it. Just heard that people seem to like it, which is good. Yes, no, but I'd absolutely love to see some of it. That'd be great. Yeah, I don't know why I never really got into that. I guess it's just generally not my kind of game. I think it seems like the kind of game I'd love to watch someone else play, potentially. I tend to not be much of a, like, fighty game person. I like my visual novels and my dating sims. Yes, I'd love to watch you play some of the game. That'd be great. Snuggo says, "Hey, I'm making it a mission to bang every party member. That's a dating sim, right? You bet it is. Hell yeah! Hey, I didn't I didn't know you could date people in the game. No matter what game I play, I always try to turn it into a dating sim if I can. That sounds fantastic. So, can you tell me a little bit about the dateable characters? As a very fancy elf boy who's actually a vampire spawn. Oh, I love that. Beautiful. He's kind of evil though, not gonna lie. You know, what can you do? You know? Simpondex says, there's hardly a challenge, Snuggles. Most of the characters are thirst traps. If you say more than one word... The thirst traps if you say more than one word. Too. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, and Snuggles says they won't spoil. Thank you, thank you. Um... yeah, I mean... Okay, I'll only say the character on the box art and none of the story. Cool, that would be good. Thank you, thank you. A Gith Yankee fighter. She is kind of mean, I think. Okay, cool, 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 cool. A couple of humans or half elves, maybe. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Okay, that's it's kind of getting there. A wizard who I keep getting bored of. Okay, fair enough. Uh-huh, uh-huh. I don't... This arm is weird. Can you guess what class I went? Sorcerer? Oh, no. Okay. Like a, yeah, a druid or a warlock, maybe? Yeah, druid. Okay, cool, 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 cool. How much is the game? Maybe I should check it out. To be fair, I'm used to paying like $10 for a game. Yeah, my computer probably couldn't handle it. It's sad. My computer can draw and play Minecraft. The only things I needed to do. I really need to get. I need to upgrade my computer so bad. I needed to do more than that. I edit videos and I stream now and I do audio. Audio stuff. I have no excuse to such a nasty computer. Okay, how's that looking? No, still bad. How? Yum, yum, yum. Needs to that shape. What are my specs? I have no clue. Does that help? Yeah, that probably tells you all you need to know. I need to look it up though, because I've been looking into getting a new graphics card. But I at least have a graphics card, which is better than it was a few years ago. Device manager. Okay, I'll have a look at some point. Sweet. I think these lines kind of helped a little bit. You can kind of see the shape that I'm going for there now. Maybe I might push and pull it a little. Well, not that one, a bit smaller. But you can kind of see the poof. The poof of it. I just might need to go add those lines in other ones. We'll just make it that she's wearing a stripy blouse. A stripy blouse. Yeah. See, from back here, it's fine. It's fine. I like the shape of her. I need to wait. I like the shape of her skirt. It's I like the volume of it. It's very poof. She would have been a fun character to enter in art fight. Should have done that. Well, she didn't exist then, so no fault on my part. Okay, I need to put some linies in here. Oh yes, new Ophelia, yes. For anyone who doesn't, yeah, so I mentioned my character Ophelia earlier in the stream, and she recently died for the 3rd time and was resurrected. But it was one of the resurrections that changed how you look. So she used to be a like a Dampier. And she was like all curvy with long hair, and now she's resurrected as like an eldritch tiefling. So her skin is like a dark blue that's mottled with like purples and stuff, kind of void kind of colors. And she's got horns, and she's got cloven hooves and tail and stuff like that. And yeah, so I started doing some sketches of her new look, but I didn't like them, so I didn't finish them. But I will continue working on them soon, I think. Yeah, I've got like kind of an image in my mind. I want it to be kind of punky. Like really torn up clothes and lots of darker colors. She's really entering her emo phase. But it's also tough to kind of tie that into a like gothic fantasy setting. So yeah, I'm really kind of stuck on ideas a little bit. But I'll have a think. We'll see what comes to mind. I might have another. Maybe on one of these streams, I'll have a go at drawing her. I can show some of my previous drawings of her incarnations. Then we can have a go at redesigning her. That'd be nice. Okay, so now I'm adding the stripes to this. So they're gonna be, I might get rid of, so I've done this before, like using stripes are a fun way to show fabric movement. I think I've done it before. What was that in? Occasionally. Oh yes. So all the character art of my players' characters in the portraits I drew of them. So Snarkles, that's including yours. I put very subtle stripes on any of the bigger fabric pieces, just to as a bit of visual noise, and it also kind of helps you see the shape of it a little better. I've been really enjoying that. Oh hey, I should probably save, right? Whoops. Let's maybe save that one. I always do that. I get to the full end of a drawing and I try to export it, and it's like, hey, you can't do that. You haven't saved it yet. And I say, I'm sorry, I haven't what? And that's always a very stressful save. It's fine. I haven't lost anything yet, touch wood. Okay, she's getting there. Well, we can probably get rid of that one now. Maybe should we have those petals joint like that? Yeah, I like that. It'll still all be the same color, and I might even have the stripes be colored lines, so I can fade them in a little bit more, but it just helps to give it a bit of shape. Lovely. Okay. Ooh, also something very exciting. I had the two latest D&D books arrive for me. Because for anyone who doesn't know, I write guides. I write articles on Dungeons and Dragons and some board games for Good Games Australia. And so those arrived the other day. So that's very exciting. I probably can't talk too much about them or give my opinions or anything like that in a live broadcast environment. But if you keep an it is indeed the one with the AI art. It is Glory of the Giants and the practically complete Guide to Dragons. Yes, but if you're interested in reading those, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, my articles will manifest on the Good Games website. So we'll have to read when it comes out. Oh, well, thank you. Yes, no, I love writing my articles. It's very fun. Okay. There we go. She's kind of coming together. I think we could make her look a little bit more fluffy in areas though, you know? Give her some more little fluff. She's a cuddly rat. I don't think I like all those lines on the but I might fade them out. Let's maybe do some, I don't know. Please tell me you've been looking at little rat feetsies for reference. I did last time when I drew the when I drew the sketch. I was looking at some references. They are very cute. No, rats are very cute. So lovely. I don't like those feats. I mean the ones I've drawn. I don't think they're it. But I also struggle. So I'm gonna get rid of the lines. They look stupid. Delete your art. They're not rat feet, but they're still good. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should probably look at more references for them. But after a certain point, I'm like, ugh, whatever. It'll do, you know? She's also a rat person, so I can do whatever I want. Okay. The nails grow from the top, not the front, like birds. Oh, do they? Okay. So like that, kind of? Ooh. Maybe closer for sure. I should just look up a reference. Google, show me rat toes. Oh, I see. Okay. Weird little feet. Huh. How do I Okay, let me try this. Just need some tweaking. They are just like little people hands, but nasty. I am making them wider than I think they actually would be. I think they tend to be a little small, but I'm trying to make. I think making them wider looks to make it look a little bit more monstrous, which is kind of what I'm going for, I guess. Makes more sense. Also, this is a bipedal rat, so it makes more sense. Maybe true. Yeah, sure. Like they'd be chunkier feet because they're taking a lot more. They have to carry a lot more. Hmm. Also, I'm planning on Friday evening. I'm hoping I'll get to play Graveyard Keeper. I tried to play it this past Friday, and my computer just absolutely was not having it. I think I think I don't know. I think I might have downloaded something that stuffs things up, because when I started my computer today, it had to do a big old repair of itself. Um, but I think everything's better now. I think I hopefully have fixed it, so hopefully I can do that next time. Everything worked perfectly when I started it all up today, so I'm hoping it's all better. But we'll see. Because I really want to play that game. It looks like lots of fun. Okay, wait, what am I doing here? Good luck. Thank you. Hopefully I won't need it. But we'll see, I suppose, won't we? Okay, I think these are starting to look a bit better. There we go. Those looks much better. Actually, I might make some of these toenails a little bit smaller. That one's a bit much. Cool. I think I was hoping to color and properly render it today, but I think this line art ended up taking so long that I might just save that for the next art stream, which will probably be next Monday, unless I feel like having a little bonus stream somewhere, which I might. I've been tempted to do some bonus ones. Yeah, see, that's better. Wait, no, I want to fix that right one. But yeah, no, I think I might just do the line art, and then I'll do the coloring and stuff next time. Because frankly, I'm starting to get a little bit hungry, and I have leftover pizza in the fridge, and I've been thinking about it more and more by the minute. Wait, are you also hungry, or do you also have pizza? See, those are much better. I'm not so sure about the... Whoa, I know that's an eraser. I'm not so sure about these ones. Maybe I can push and pull them a little. No, too big. Also thinking of my pizza. I see. Fair enough. Whoa, it's reversed. Okay. Wait, I just want to... Ooh, ay. No, wrong one. What if we put a few little No, that's not it. No. There we go. That's looking better. Look at her. She's gorgeous. Oh, I love how fluffy her cheekies are. You know what? I'm really happy with how this is coming along. Wait, I see a spot I don't like. This needs to come in a little bit tighter. There we go. Ah, Fantastic. And I only had to draw one hand and you can barely see it. Oh god, now I'm looking at the hand. We'll worry about it next time. It's pizza time now. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. That was good. A productive drawing stream. Oh, hi, Pumpkin's still here. Goodbye, Pumpkin. Thank you, yes. I'm going to head off now. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you another time. Goodbye. Goodbye.